You can get all of us up.
Yeah, you can. You can get all of us up. Oh, did I make it weird?
I don't know, but
get you up.
hey, you
Tickle something. I don't know. Takes a bit for get me up. There you go.
Let me behind the wall.
Tickle something.
Hey, where the purple guys at?
I just need you to heal me, not put your thumb in my ass.
This is how you heal someone. It's the new kind of medicine. There we go, Rick.
Oh man.
Here we go.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Car Mechanic. We're gonna continue on the Z, and today I'm gonna be doing all the suspension and exhaust and all that stuff. All right, so let's get to it. Yeah, so on these, whenever I'm doing this one, I typically like to, once I'm done taking everything off, then go to the bench and try to fix as much as I can fix. And then what I can't fix, then I buy, just so I'm not spending all kind of money on this. And then if I'm gonna make a car, like cook it all the way up and try to make it 3 stars, like the engine or something like that, then all the parts are new. Even though you could restore some of the parts back up to like 100%, I still want to put a new part in there, just because, like, in my head I'm like, why do a refurbished part even though it's still technically like 100% in the game? In my head I know that I refurbished it, so you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather just go ahead and buy it brand new and put a 3-star on that. The wheel. I also wish that on the PS version of this, I hate the way that it jumps you around on the camera. Like, you click on something and it zooms in so fucking tight on something, and there's no setting to control that, like if you want to like automatically make it zoom in, or if you just want it to stay where you were at. It's just freaking annoying. And it's not even that bad on the 2018 one, and especially if you're playing it on the PC, like, it doesn't really do that. And I believe there is a setting to turn it off on the PC. So it just kind of drives me nuts that I'm trying to click on something and, like, say I'm trying to do this and I accidentally click on the block, and then you can zoom out and that's all the zoom you get. So you have to be over here doing this and then pulling back out. Yeah, so it's kind of annoying. So we'll take this off while we're down here, because when we try to pull the engine, it's going to tell us to take all this stuff out anyways. There we go. Okay. I don't remember if I already removed the oil from the engine, because I know if you don't do it, then it's going to be like, you didn't take out the oil, now we're charging you $50 to clean up your own shop, which didn't make sense to me. Now, if it was multiplayer and you had another person whose job was to clean up after people, I could totally see that $50 charge being put in there, because then it's an unnecessary mess that he has to stop whatever he's doing to come clean up. Actually, I'm already here, so let me just take this off, because then I've done it before where I'll start. See, this is the shit I'm talking about. There's been times where I'm doing that, and then I take everything off and the gas tank I leave for last, and then I end up not taking it off at all, and Then I'm putting the whole car back together, and then I was like, ah, frick, the gas tank. Here. This off. Nope. And when I was playing it, the 2018 one, you could do all this stuff with the bolts or whatever. And I remember that the 2018, when I was playing it on the PC, there was some parts that would be stuck, and then you had to like hit them with a torch or something, I want to say. But I don't remember if that was a mod that I installed because it was on Steam, or if that was part of the game. And then when I played the 2018 or whatever on the PlayStation, I noticed that it didn't have any of that. I never ran into it, not once. And then I started playing this one, and it tells you to break out the WD-40 to loosen stuff up, and I was like, that's so cool. I also wish you could change the cursor. Like if it let me put like a little blue dot or a purple dot, or just a dot that's not a normal color that you see all the time. Because sometimes I feel like the white blends in way too much in here, and then especially when you have it like off screen like this, like it shouldn't even allow you to put it off screen. Like it should let you go like this far. I don't know if you guys can see the little dot over here, but it should let you go that far before it doesn't let you go any further, because then you're moving around the camera because of the camera situation, and the thing goes off all the way off to the side, and then you're like, where did I put this thing? You have to be moving the thing, or the analog stick around until you can get it back into the screen. And even though it has all these like little things that kind of bug me, they're nothing big, nothing that's like game breaking. I fucking really enjoy the game. Like I said, I've had the game for maybe 2 weeks, and I can't even remember how many hours I've already put into it. Like the first night that I got the game, I think I put like 7 hours of gameplay. Just trying to figure out like the car auctions and the junkyard, because it's different than the other games. It was throwing me off a little bit. I didn't really get it, and I think it was something was going on with the game or something, because I went to 4 junkyards, like you know, go in, back out, go in, back out. I went to 4 junkyards, and not one freaking junkyard had a car in it. So I was like, what the hell? And I was like, I'm not even trying to buy anything because I don't have the money. Like, I was just starting out. I was like, I'm not even trying to buy anything. I'm just I want to look to see what there is, and there wasn't anything. So I don't know if that was like a glitch, or maybe because I was still like, I think it was like level 2 trying to do it. But either way. See how much of this we can repair. And I would think, I believe I'm just playing the normal mode. I would think that if you put it like on expert or something, like these games would get harder. But I'm not sure. I might have to start a profile just just to see if they do. So far, so good. On the engines, when I tear them down and rebuild them, I suck. I ruin just about everything it lets me do it. And then I get to like the block, and the block I nail like perfect. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Like only let me hit the block. Everything else just completely trashed it. All right, so I think everything that we could fix, we actually fixed. So that's pretty good. Start slapping this stuff back on. I'm gonna go ahead and buy some bearings, just because I don't know if I have any on me. And I know that those, I believe, is an item that you can't repair. Oh, I already had some on me. Okay. Well, now I have more. We're also gonna upgrade the brakes. And since I want it to be show and go, these are the best ones, but they don't look that good. So I'm probably gonna go with these right here. Yeah, see, I have some of these and they just don't look right. See? I don't know. I mean, it's not that they don't look right. They don't, for a car that you want to do a little bit more. Actually, let me take them off. Kind of like a show and go car. You're willing to sacrifice a little bit, but I don't want to sacrifice too much. And then pads I didn't buy, so let's go get some. I need 4 of those bad boys. That's gonna be the next part over here. We'll even have an extra one from, I'm assuming, whenever I go to the junkyards and I see them. Okay. Suspension. Okay, these should be fucking toast, yeah. Okay. I believe it was A. Alright, let's put this bad boy on. And on this car, I'm not painting anything. I do have some cars where I just literally paint everything. And this one being that it's like a show and go car, I would like to do it, but because I do want it to be technically go, I don't want to put paint and everything on there if I'm actually going to be using it also. Axles. Because I was planning to keep this car, but I don't know, if someone makes me a nice offer, might let it go. So we're going to need another one of those. Did I save these? Yep. The shocks are probably done for. Yep. So 2 of those, and we might need to buy the cap also. We'll see right now. Yep. I think that's it for this side, so we can go ahead and throw the wheel back on it. Oh, you know what? Dang it. I don't want to beat the calibers. Okay, so we're just going to build it up to there and then come back. Let's see. Try to go to the other side. You gonna let me game or what? I think we needed to buy one of those. Yep. Mm. So far it's looking good. I need 2 of these. These. Oh. Let's go in here. I believe that's the one I hit by accident. I like to clear everything off the list because then, like you saw right now that I had to clear that one extra thing in there. Then I forget if I actually need to buy that part or not, and then I'm buying extra stuff. Because I already did it so much, my inventory is already jam-packed. I just start organizing my warehouse. Actually, I can't put those on because then it won't let me pull the engine. Okay, let's go paint these calibers. I'm thinking that purple, like a purple color on there, to go with the rest of the. There you go. To go with the rest of the car. I don't want to do them red because I think it'll blend too much into the wheel. But if we do, say we do maybe like a. Like this, like a darker purple, and then I believe if you go to yeah, see, it even gives it like a little bit even brighter because it takes all that shine shit off of it. And so I think this is what we're gonna go for. And then once we'll put it on there and see how it looks. And if it's too like too much, we'll come back and we'll change the color. Might make it like an actual red since the rims are dark red. And then here on the previous or whatever, I like that thing. I wish that it wouldn't just, whenever you use a color, you see how it doubled up the purple. I wish that it wouldn't do that, so it doesn't kick out colors that you still might want to go back to or use. So I find myself like getting a piece of paper and writing down some of these numbers, and then writing down the color grid. So, you know, you go the top row 1 through whatever, and then going downward 1 through whatever, and then I'll write that, you know, like T this, B this, and then the number of where it's at so I know how to find it, and then writing down all the settings I did on all these to get the color to where I want it, so if I need to go back to the color, I know exactly what color it was. And I wish it wouldn't remove them, or maybe even let you make a favorites. Like if you make a pretty decent color that you might want to use for everything, like be your signature color that you do for your shop. It'd be nice if it just lets you save it, and that way you don't have to make it every single time. Let's see how they look. I'll leave it for now, and then I might have to go back to that, like depending once I see it like on all the side, on all the car all the way around. Because I like that you could see it compared to the rim, because the rim is so, like, it's chrome, really shiny, and you got that purple. I might want to make it a little bit darker so it's a little bit more subtle and not that bright, because compared to this, you know what I mean? But I also don't want to make it this dark, because then it'll just look like it's black. So the stock ones in that case would look better. Okay, let's put the frame. I actually have one that's already painted, but I don't want to use it for this one because, like I said, since I actually want to have the car so it could be used, I feel like you put all that money in there and then you're gonna mess it all up. Come on. Okay, so let's go here. Put this oh, was that a good bushing or was that a bad bushing? Because I think I just... Okay, that's a good one. So we're gonna need to buy some more right now. Yeah. So I usually buy these in 20s just because you go through them so goddamn fast. And then whenever I buy those, I buy 5 of these. And then these are usually always fucked. Yeah. So. Uh-oh. I took the wrong thing. So I'll buy 2 of those. I think just one of those because we had bought one. We had bought one when we were trying to figure out the rim situation. If I'm not mistaken, this should be 2. Yep. Yep. Still good. We bought bearings. Here. Okay, we're gonna need some more of those. Be nice if they added different brake pads, like performance brake pads also. I think that'd be pretty sweet. What is this? Front air A. So I want to say it's this one. See right now. We'll come back to that because I have to go assemble them. I really don't feel like doing it just yet. So I could do it together with the one over here on this side. Oh, see? That's the shit I talked about. It's like I didn't need to click it. It just zooms me in. But if it just let me zoom down and I click the wrong thing, it'd be so much easier to just be like, oh, okay. And then move the little cursor. I'm trying to remember if on that rear left tire I put the right rotor on there, because the fact that it shows that I still have more makes me question it. Yeah, That one's right. That one's right. That one's right. Okay. So I might just have extra then. So some of these. I'm hoping that was the right one because I want to say that's what it said, but we'll see. Oh, I have a bunch already pre-built. God damn it. Should have just checked. And these are usually fucked up, so I'm probably going to need to buy them. Oh, I have some already. Awesome. So let's go to that other side. Okay, so I want to say the suspension is done. Everything on the suspension. So now we, yeah, just the pipe. Oh, you know what? See, this is what I was saying about the gas tank. That I will freaking forget about it. Okay, so we need to buy a new one of those. Actually, it'll be in here. That. Oh, am I sitting up over here? And then I want to buy a performance pump. Which I'm trying to remember. I might actually have one on me already, because I bought one for another car and then ended up not using it. Okay, no, I'm good. Okay, so now the suspension's all done. Everything out of the car, done. So, yep. And I actually kind of do like the way the purple's looking now. Like, the more I look at it, let's take this car outside and look at it in the light. Put it on number 2. Yeah. I actually like the way the purple looks there. So I think I'm going to keep it. Because I thought it was going to be super, like, noticeable, but I mean, if you look at it right now, you can see it's purple, but it doesn't look as bright as it does when you're, like, right up on it. So, yeah. That's going to stay like that. Also, check out the delivery van. I know it's supposed to be, like, DHL or whatever. But I like to say that it's from the Haul Ass Labs, where I get all my performance parts from. So they came by to drop some stuff off today, and they haven't left because they like to hang out. So let's put this guy back up. And then let's go get the thing and pull the engine out. It's gonna be that time. And like I said, if I remember correctly, this card does not let your engine swap it. Yeah. It is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna put the engine up on the stand. I believe it's this one right here. But that's gonna be, I have to restore the shit out of that. So let's finish up by doing all this. Yeah, I forgot to take, see, that's the shit that I don't like. That's my bad. Should have took shit out, and I didn't. But let's do all this so that we have everything done, so that when we put the engine back in, we're like, that'll be the last thing we need to do. Okay. Alright, So before we get yelled at again, let's do this. The infamous clips. When I started playing the very first one, or I think it's the very first one, the 2015 one. Oh man, those clips were my that was my nemesis right there. Okay, actually before we do that, let's see if we can salvage any of this stuff. Or repair, however you want to say it. The good thing about this car is that just about everything on the car has given me the chance to save it, with the exception of some parts that I don't believe on any car it gives you the chance to save. But for the most part, like, I've been able to fix everything, so that's going to be saving us a shitload of money. You have to go in. There we go. I think the battery I still have charging. I'm going to do the air because those little clips, I don't want to end up forgetting them. So we're going to do this. Oh, the camera. Oh my shit. If you're wondering why it takes me so long just to put the thing on there, I'm on the PS5 and I got one of those controllers that is janked. Oh my god. And the analog sticks on both sides, the right and left, got really bad drift on them. So I have to put my dead zone really high to kind of make it not do it. And I haven't bought another one because there's supposed to be the Pro that's going to be coming out, and that one's supposed to have like a replaceable one so that if they ever do go bad, you could just replace it and not have to buy a whole controller again. So I'm trying to wait for that, but that's why the controller is why it's taking me a minute to line stuff up. Okay, let's click on this so we can back up a little more. And then this a little more. And then we can go and buy. Did I put the ECU? I don't know if I did. Let's put it in there anyways. And then get rid of that. Go over here. We can put all this back in. And all of that is done except for the battery. Do I have an extra battery? No. I usually have carry an extra battery with me just so I don't have to be worrying about checking if the battery's charged all the way. And these I always, every time I'm doing it, like if I run out, I go and I buy 10. Just because on just about every car I end up swapping them out anyways. It's my last one. Put that on there. Uh-oh, did I put one that's messed up on there? Oh, that one was good. Okay. What is this be also? A. C. So let's go get some of these. I honestly need to trash all the ones that are no good. Alright, so all this is done. I'm probably gonna put all the fluids on everything since that's you for whatever reason. And then we're gonna call it. And on the next episode we'll be rebuilding the engine. So let's put fluids on all this stuff to end it. Yeah, see? Okay, alright, I guess it's not doing it no more. It was like on 3 different cars that the engine was not in it, and I took all the fluids out and it would let me put all the fluids in. I was like, what the hell? And I totally did it by accident, but once I clicked on it, I was like, I'm already here, let's put some fluids in it. This should be okay because it's the brakes. Alright. So here you go, guys. This is where we're at now. That shine, I love it. And on the next episode, we're gonna start off by tearing down the engine and upgrading it. And then I'm even going to go do a top speed run to see how fast I can get this thing to go on the track. Let's see. I believe it's called the speed track. Yep. And we'll see what the top end is that we can get out of this thing. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys on the next one.